One of my favorite segment, I think, retro movie review. And this week, because I was on a Jackie Chan hype, Wheels on Mills, 1984. That one I had to watch. Just because you played the tune when we were at home, so it was stuck in my head. Bro, first of all, the original version that I watched was the Cantonese version. It doesn't have that tune, you know. It doesn't have that tune, so
No,
I
yeah.
missed that. So I actually, in some weird way, in this specific movie, preferred the dubbed version because it's actually funny and it has the tune, and so I prefer the dubbed version. But this movie, I think it was directed by Sammo. But just some of the things in this movie is, first of all, the fight scenes are obviously amazing and creative with these guys. When they were in their element, and I'm gonna watch more those three together. The fight scenes that they did was amazing. We got introduced to Benny the Jet, who was a legit kickboxer and whatnot in this movie, and he was awesome in it too.
That's
What
right.
what I loved about this movie was just some of the advancements, man. I mean, I remember the Wheels on Mills, the van that they had. Man, I remember watching that back in the day, thinking this was the coolest shit in the world. Man, you see them opening the doors with a push of a button. You see this animation. It's so basic, but back in the days, it was like ahead of its time. The animation of the van and the different doors opening, and they're setting up their restaurant or whatnot, which was awesome. It was so cool. I was laughing at some of the dialogue that was used in it, because when he was ordering, you know, remember the scene when they're in the courtyard or whatever, and he's just skateboarding around getting everyone's orders. Everyone's calling him Chinaman, Chinaman. I'm like, you can't say this shit these days, man. That's fucking like very inappropriate and whatnot. But that was 1984 and whatnot. The fight scenes, man, just so cool. The little monologue they have with the girl, like, it's so 80s, but it's so cool. It works, you know what I'm trying to say? Him riding the skateboard and all that sort of stuff, like, again, there's something about that where it's like, oh man, when I was young, I was like, oh man, that's so fucking cool. I wish I could do stuff like that. The training sequence in the morning, just everything about it. Yeah,
I love that.
the wooden dummy and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like he's really good when he's on the wooden dummy, and he shows that in Rumble in the Bronx, but they don't fully show it because he kind of like, leave it.
Lazy guy in this one.
Yeah, lazy guy. But like, but I still can't get over how good the fight choreography is in this movie. To this day, it stands so well, bro. Each punch, each move, each block, each, you know, getting beats, camera angles, they really put their time into it. And to get to see these three brothers working their magic skills, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's just absolutely amazing. Like, I think they've got some of the best comedy. They're like the Three Stooges of martial arts, bro.
Yes, that's
You know what I mean?
that's
That's
a
exactly
great.
what they did.
Oh my god, that's a great comparison. Yeah,
They
bro.
are the Three Stooges of martial art movies, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And the time and effort they put into that film, and that it still stands. It's cheesy, but you don't see. They're still like, even, you know, when they're in the car and they're in the chase and they do that fucking jump from the bridge, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, they like had exciting. Hong Kong cinema has inspired Hollywood cinema dramatically. You know, you wouldn't get that, and then you go back and you look at Speed, and you're kind of like, oh, that scene when the bus jumps, that reminds me of Wheels and Mills.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
And
telling you, bro.
that van from Wheels on Mills don't get credit, man. That's like a A-team van. That's like a Knight Rider car. You know what I mean? Like, to me, like, it's one of those legendary vans.
I
bro.
want the toy. I want the toy. Golden Harvest. If you guys ever listen, I've seen you share our quotes on your Facebook page. Please make a toy model of Wheels and Mills van. I will have that displayed, man. I love that. That'd be absolutely amazing. And then the other guys as well. Get the guy who got shot in the dick toy back in stock, man. I need to get it.
Oh god, that was jokes. The World Cup one, absolutely hilarious.
But yeah, a great movie. Great fighting choreography. It's one of Jackie Sammo and Yuen Biao's best movies. Like, it's one, and I think it's hold dear to us. We watched it 1,000 times as kids as well. You know,
I was still able to watch it without like, oh, this is boring, or I'm forward this. I was just like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, I love it, man. It's so fun. Look, I think I'm gonna be on a Jackie Chan marathon. I know there's so many classic movies to watch, but those movies specifically, Dragons Forever, like when them three are together, there's such a special element. The Three Stooges reference is so
It is,
accurate
bro.
with those
They are.
three. Yeah,
They are. Those three. Because as I grew, like as I've grown older and as I've watched those clips, and I'm like, oh my god, like they are exactly imitating the Three Stooges, but in martial arts form. You know, even the comedy, even how slapstick the comedy is in that. You know, how they punch each other and beat each other. I love that shit, bro. I'm telling you that. I mean, that's from Dragons Forever. There's a scene where they're beating each other up, slapping each other. That's Three
that's Three
Stooges, bro,
Stooges.
all over.
Yes,
But they've
yes,
added their take on it with the martial arts, which plays a really big part to it.
definitely. Such a
Definitely.
oh
No,
man,
great
such a
movie.
fun movie, man.
Guys
That
haven't
soundtrack.
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Google the soundtrack or something because that soundtrack is so cool. Like I said, in the original Cantonese version, it doesn't have this. It has a very soft sort of tune, and I'm like, yeah, I like that, but I like the dubbed version. I don't know what that soundtrack is, but that's awesome. But it just has a different vibe to it.
No, definitely. Great one. Great movie on the list.
Yeah.
Great
I might
film.
put the
If you guys haven't
soundtrack-
seen it, check it out.
Yeah, I'll put the soundtrack in this clip or something. I don't know if that's gonna get.
Yeah, you could do it. It should be fun. Should be fun.
I might do it like just in the background sort of tune.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool, man. Awesome. Cool. Well, that was it. That was it for this week's retro movie. That was Wheels on Mills 1984. Check it out, guys. If you haven't seen it, if you're a Jackie Chan fan, Sammo Hung, Young Biao, you have to watch that movie. Great movie. Well, I have to say, like, shout out to that girl Sylvia, man. She was fine, bro. From 1984. She's fine, bro. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Hey, bro, is this what? No, that was Dragons Forever, where someone came in and was like, speak to Yuen, are you okay? And he was like, I have a headache.
Yeah, no, that was Dragon Forever.